see. Oh, May 6th already? Well, it's fun while it lasted. Helldivers fans, we've heard your feedback on the account linking update, which would have required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players and for current players will not be moving forward. Gamers, we are so back for democracy!
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Attention, Helldivers. Please, I'm back in the armor with a follow-up to my last video, which just so happened to be a review of Helldivers 2. Now, in case you missed it, over the weekend, Sony made an announcement that rocked the internet. I do mean that literally. Moist Critical and Ludwig do not make videos about this game regularly, so I mean it when I say rocked the internet. Now, what was the announcement? Sony was planning on requiring that PC players for Helldivers 2 actually link their Steam accounts with PlayStation Network accounts in order to play the game. This is going to be effective for new players and current players alike. On its face, that may not sound like a huge deal, but in a bunch of countries, PlayStation Network accounts are not available to create, meaning that if you bought the game on Steam in one of those countries and you want to continue playing, you are shit out of luck. And for a bunch of other players, linking your Steam account, which is already not your favorite thing to have, probably, to a PlayStation Network account, which is much less secure and even less favorable to have, was just generally not good news. And in reaction to this, over the weekend, players made their own announcement back at Sony. We are not going to stand for this. You can see this if you look at the Steam reviews, which went from overwhelmingly, majoritively positive to overwhelmingly negative. We can look at the graph on screen now to see what I mean. Now, this by itself was already a huge piece of news, and I was gearing up today to make a video about this when I noticed that late last night, Sony made this announcement. Helldivers fans, we've heard your feedback on the Helldivers 2 account linking update, May 6th update, which would have required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players and for current players beginning May 30th will not be moving forward. We're still learning what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support of Helldivers 2, and we'll keep you updated on future plans. Now, don't get confused, guys. Sony was not still learning what is best for PC players. I'm pretty sure, I would bet my life on it, that they were pretty aware that this would not be popular with PC players. And I think that's evidenced by the fact that this announcement seemed to come out of nowhere, despite the fact that Arrowhead's own CEO, Pilstedt, however you pronounce it, on Twitter admitted that he knew about this development 6 months ago and never mentioned it. But that same CEO took to Twitter over the weekend and he was in the trenches answering questions. And while I am very sympathetic to that, and I give him a lot of credit for getting in there and directly responding to players and their concerns, it doesn't really take away from the fact that he knew this would be a requirement. He knew this was coming, he saw it coming down the road, and didn't say anything. And I don't want to pile on the CEO, I just want us all to keep that in mind as we go forward. I myself have given the CEO a lot of credit on stream and in videos for the way that he's handled the launch of Helldivers, or the way that he's been very candid with the community about what's going on behind the scenes, and I respect that, and I think we should continue to respect that. But we should acknowledge that while he is seemingly being candid about what's happening behind the scenes, he's not being fully open. And that's okay. I wouldn't expect a CEO to necessarily be completely open about the minutia of every decision that's happening behind the scenes, but it's something to keep in mind and something we probably shouldn't forget. Something else that we definitely shouldn't forget is how set in stone this decision by Sony seemed to be. It seemed like the kind of thing that they were definitely following through with. Usually, if a company is going to make an announcement about this decision so close to the date that they're going to enact it, it's usually a pretty good sign that they're not going to avert course. However, the reaction from the community and from the fan base over the weekend was so severe. And I will admit, I'm not one to place a lot of stock in community reactions. I'm not the kind of person to think that, you know, if there are dollars on the line, a company is going to value their bottom line. That's just usually how it goes, right? It seems like a rare victory has been clinched from the jaws of defeat by the Helldivers community. And god damn it, guys, I have never felt so inspired about a community before in my life. This was really kind of amazing to wake up this morning and see this news. It seems sometimes if you work hard enough, if you believe in yourself, god damn it, if you fight for democracy, sometimes you can claim victory. Okay, I don't know. Listen, guys, I don't have that much else to say about this. I think it's really awesome that the community turned up for this one and actually managed to make an impact and have an effect on something that we all care about. I encourage us all to keep this one in mind as we move on going forward. I'll be playing Helldivers on stream for a while. If you want to catch up with me, if you want to bask in the good news, or if you want to talk about maybe other situations where this hasn't worked, but maybe it could in the future, catch me over on Twitch. Anyways, guys, keep up the good work. Love you all. I'll see you later. For Super Earth. Oh, and by the way, if you weren't aware, I'm pretty sure that Sony made this announcement just to fuck with me because I released my review of Helldivers 2 just a couple days ago. So if you still haven't seen that, go check that shit out. It'll be up here in the corner, or maybe in that corner, or maybe in the doobly-doo. I don't know. Go find it. You guys are capable. I believe in you. All right, guys. I'll see you later.